Right, so we've spent about an hour in the car. I'm just saving tomorrow night's video, just edited it. But also, I needed to have the engine on to get this charged up. It's currently on 46%. It kind of needs to be on about 80. So we're gonna have to leave it a bit longer. But as soon as this is saved, I'm gonna turn the phone off and then we can crack on. I've just had the brush out. He's so spoilt, this dog. I had the brush out and I've been brushing him. So it looks a bit weird. His hair looks weird because it's actually been combed and brushed for a change. But he's fluffy. He's got a bit fluffy on it. You're Mohican. So, and his big fluffy face. Needs his hair cutting again. You love that, don't you? Living life. Proper loving life. Like a little lord. Anyway, I want to get him some more water now because it's warm sat in this car. We have got the windows open, still warm. But yeah, we're 2 minutes away from where we're exploring. We're gonna go for a walk to get to it. Yes, walk. Your ears came up when I said that. Not yet, calm down. Right, I came for a poo. I've had one, I'm not showing you, it's just down here. And then all of a sudden you appeared. Hello. Good job Bear's not here. Oh, you're lovely. Hello. You're beautiful. You look like Bear, but a cat. You're lovely. Oh, don't go up here because there's a big poo and it stinks and there's flies all around it. So probably stay away from that, okay? Is that okay? Beautiful. Right, we're out the car. Actually, I'm just going to get his water because I think he might need it. Just don't want him to be really thirsty. I also don't want him to get that cat. So let me. Which way should we get it? A bit awkward because of this fence. And it's down at the bottom. Left the windows open. That's a good job of coming back, innit? Left my car keys there. I know, before you tell me off. However, I can't see anything happening around here, to be fair. I've seen 2 tractors and a milk van while I've been parked here for the last 2 hours. Right, we've got a little bit of a walk down here. There's a nice little church hall thing there. Can't really show you because people might work out where I am based on the front of it. So, got a little bit of a walk down here. There is a public footpath that runs right up next to this place. I don't know whether I just want to go over the fields at the back. I don't know if it'll be less obvious what I'm doing. So, we'll see. There's some very lucky people out there. Probably people that have worked very hard for the money, or they've just been lucky enough to inherit stuff. But this white fence is the border of their garden. And you can just see it's in such a beautiful spot, like a leafy spot. Oh, I've got to be careful because it says the name of the place on it. But yeah, the garden's in there. The house is there. It's huge. It's absolutely massive. And there's another outbuilding with it as well. Right, it's a good job I wasn't filming about 30 seconds later because the homeowner has just come home. But yeah, that's the conservatory and the extra buildings there. I had to be careful then because I thought they were going to see me. But the garden continues down there. And it's massive. It's not like a garden. It's like a bleeding paddock or something. I'll show you. Yeah, this is their next gate along. And all that is theirs as well. Freddie would love that. He could play football whenever he wanted. That's brilliant. You could have an horse on there. They've got all their wood chopped up over there. Like I said, I just don't think people realise how lucky they are sometimes, because wow. Right, I kind of had my hand sort of forced in a certain way. So I wanted to go through that field. I can see the back of the building and some like abandoned cars with it as well. However, you can hear that noise in the background. Somebody was in the building next door doing work right next to the gate. So I couldn't do it. However, I am going to walk down past the place because like I said, there's a bridleway down here. I'll just walk and act dumb and then just scope the place out and see if it's easy enough to get in. Yeah, look, the public bridleway sign's just there. So we'll just walk down here slowly. Now, as you can see, there's a house straight in front of us, and that one is opposite where we're going. So we could quite easily be spotted, but I'm working on the fact that it's 4 o'clock on a Monday and they're out at work. But in this digital age, probably working from home, and with this amount of money, probably ain't got a job. Look at the sweat. Right, this is obviously before I start filming the video. I've just come in here for a sit down and a chill out. I am absolutely roasting. It's like 27 degrees outside, but this place was exceptionally hard to get in for a big man. I just almost killed myself getting through that window. And I am proper sweating. But hopefully it's going to be worth it. We'll have to see. Now I've got to be very careful, because the people across the road have walked round this place twice while I've been in here. I've been looking, I had a quick scout round the house. I've not had a proper look, to be fair, because I heard them come in. So I came in here because all these curtains are shut. There's no way of seeing me. But I think they've gone now. But I'm not 100% sure. So I might just wait an hour and then crack on. It's 5 o'clock. I won't mind doing it when it's dark, this place, to be fair, because it's pretty cool. I prefer stuff in the dark. But we'll see. Hi, and welcome back to a very, very nervy FindersBeepers History Seekers. There's been a man walking around the outside of this place over and over again. He seems to have gone now. Me and Bear have been here an hour and a half. We've been in here about an hour and a half. I don't know if you can hear that. But it's like the most peaceful little area. And this helicopter has been going round in circles for the last 15 minutes. I was going to wait, but I've decided I'm just going to film. The guy's been around the outside checking all the rattling all the windows, pushing it out. I've watched him. I sat upstairs and I watched him, and when he comes back, hope he don't come back, then I'll show you. I don't know if it's going away now, that. But he's literally circling the house. Now, surely they'd send police cars out before a helicopter, so that sort of don't make sense. That's why I'm not too sure it's for me, but it just seems very strange. Right, me and Bear have been sat in here. You know what? He's been so good. He's not growled or barked or anything. Get rid of the clutter in your head. Just a minute. Imagine that being your kitchen. I'd get rid of the 1990s cabinets over the other side. But just imagine on a summer's day, or even the winter, looking outside and looking across the snow and stuff. Oh, it'd be beautiful. I would love to live here. Oh, it's like a present waiting to be unwrapped. I'm excited. It's big. Oh, look. I wonder how long it is since he's seen the light of day. Look at his tie. And his tash. And his wonky head. He's got a very wonky head. I've come round the back of the house. I can show you the back of the house. I've just come from over there. And I thought we were going to come back, so I had to get up here really quickly. But I just took a really cool photo of Bear as well. Right, let's head round the front and be careful about it. Look at this as well. Look at the supports. Now, if I get caught now, I don't really care. Right, the guy that's been walking round is over there. You can't see him yet, just a minute. Oh. Wait a minute. He's there. This is when we need Magic Andy with his magic car knowledge. Well, mine's magically disappeared. Right, I'm not going to look in those two, but there's 1, 2 here. That's the house from this side, look. Look at that big chimney. It's massive. But yeah, they would have been someone's pride and joy one day. Not anymore. And then you've got another one here. Oh, there's one over there as well. I don't think that is an MG, is it? It looks like an old Citroen or something to me, that. But I know nothing. Literally could be a Ferrari for all I know. I have no clue. Right, there's nothing in this big barn that's worth... Oh, there is a car at the back. I don't think it's anything worth looking at though. Similar to these, look, like quite newish cars. What's that, a 2010 Corsa? I don't know what that one is in the back, but it's not very old. See, I'd rather look at the mangle, the big old metal mangle outside. Now, the other cars are over the back of there, and I've now realised there's absolutely no way of getting to them. It's so overgrown, but they're just more of what we've already seen anyway. Right, I've just got out of that place. I have no idea how I didn't get caught. There's a footpath along here anyway, so if they come now, it doesn't really matter, does it? I've just been for a dog walk, but I'm absolutely filthy, sweating. I need a river and a drink badly, like really badly. He's had a drink, I haven't. So I'm gonna head back to the car. This battery's on 2%, so I need to put that on charge, and then we'll go and get a drink and a river. I don't know which order it'll be in, but we'll get there. It's so beautiful though, like such a lovely evening for a start. It's 8 o'clock now, the sun's on its way down, but the roads are all lovely, little windy roads, there's fields all around us. I've just seen a hare running across a field. I do realise how lucky I am to live in the UK. People slag it off that live here, which is mad really to me. Like, don't get me wrong, there's horrendous places in this country, but you don't have to be there 24/7. You can go out and see the rest of the country. Anyway, I need a drink. Right, we're in Tewkesbury. I've just driven for about 25 minutes to get here, but I knew there'd be somewhere to get something to eat and drink here, which is good. I genuinely look and smell like a tramp at the moment. I'm filthy, but I don't want to get changed into fresh clothes and then stink still. So I need to get a wash, but I need food and drink first because I'm going to fall down otherwise. Like, I know I had that massive, there's a chippy here. I had that massive fry up this morning, but that were hours ago and I've not eaten dinner or anything. Anyway, let's get some food. You know what, I've just gone in that chippy and the woman in front of, the woman behind the thing has just been so fucking rude to this man. I walked out, I thought, I'm not buying anything. He went in and he put a can of Coke on thing and he wanted to pay on his card, and there was a thing on the wall that said minimum £5 spend, which is fair enough, it says that. And she went, you can't pay for it that way, it says it on the wall, stupid. She didn't say stupid actually, she said, it says it on the wall. And he went, oh, I'm sorry. She just went, and I thought, fuck yeah, I'm not buying anything from in here. Horrible people. Anyway, that's me having a little rant. Right. I do want to go and have a pint. Not gonna lie. But I'm not. Like, what is going on here, like? I have seen these before, but what on earth? I think we're just a nation of... What is going off in there? A nation of eccentrics, we really are. We do some very strange things in this country. I'm so thirsty, I need a drink. Why did I have to have an argument with the chippy woman? Well, she didn't even know we were arguing, I just walked out. How good does it look down there? I don't know what it is, it's like you could be back in the 1940s or something walking down there. So it's very nice actually, this place. There's some really old buildings again, and old pubs. This one that says micro pub, it says no children but dogs are welcome. It's like all the pubs in Barnsley, that. it's always full of dogs. Right, this just looks like a barber's if you look at the bottom of it. But I don't know what it was originally, look. Oh, I'm guessing it was a pub. Ye Old Fleece, 1519. Bloody hell, that's old, isn't it? But yeah, this is what I was looking at. It's by, it's got the Royal Standard on it. 1838, by Royal Authority, 1885 to 1901. So, I don't know whether it was a pub at the time when that was on there. You wouldn't think so. I can't see Queen Elizabeth, no. Queen Victoria, almost. You know what? People don't realise, there was a video the other week where there was a picture of Queen Victoria and it was quite clearly Queen Victoria. And I said Elizabeth, I did it on purpose because I knew I was going to get loads of comments going, that's not Elizabeth, it's Victoria. I was just being naughty to test something out and it worked. But anyway, yeah, and actually that video got loads of views because there was loads of comments on it. So I just thought I'd try something. But yeah, look, this is the old town hall, just a little bit further up as well. And Lloyd's Bank. This looks like it would have been like an original Lloyd's Bank when it first set up. 1765 it said that this place was first built. It's crazy. Oh, just this makes me feel like I'm at home. Oh God, I needed that. Got some water for the bear boy as well. I don't think you understand how fatigued I am, how tired. I'm really, really tired. Like my legs, I'm like plodding. People are looking at me funny, I think, because I'm filthy as well. Like, what's that fat tramp doing? Plodding about. I can't wait to. I've come this way around so I don't walk back past the chippy because I just don't want confrontation. Not that I will. I didn't actually say anything to her. Anyway, back to the car. Right, seriously. What does it say about the UK when you have to tell people not to enter the clothes and shoe bank? It's just not normal. And I've noticed this up here as well. This little house here is called Coffin Store. Is that where you buy them or where they store them? I just don't know. Anyway, let's go down Eagles Alley. Definitely feel like I'm going to get mugged and raped down here. And I've got no money, so take my chances. I used to collect old books, and this is at the bookshop, but it just looks so cool because it's so old. Right, look in there. It's like something out of Harry Potter, that. It really is. That's what it makes me think of anyway. And obviously they have got newer books as well, but it's just that. Is it called Diagon Alley in Harry Potter? That's what it makes me think of, definitely, especially with doors like that. Now, you're probably sick of looking at old buildings, but I'm not, especially ones that look like this. So once again, it's just your run-of-the-mill Tudor building, like you see all the time, but it's the other stuff. Look at this. So I don't know why, but I feel like that looks a bit satanic, especially then when you see this as well. What was the purpose of it? What was this building to start with? Like, it's got brilliant stained glass in the windows up there. You can tell it's old. I don't know if there's something on this side. Oh no, but another ugly Decker. God knows. Yeah, you sound good in your Fiesta. It makes me laugh because that used to be me back in the day. Well, maybe not that, but that used to be me razzing round in my Citroen Saxo, thinking I were rock solid. But I grew out of it quite quick because I've never been a car person anyway. And now I'm just in my steady Audis. Right, we've got about 20 minutes to drive. It's 20 to 1. The moon is looking very special tonight. It's looking very orange and very bright in the sky. Almost looks like the sun gone wrong a little bit. But I'm feeling a bit tired and hungry and thirsty and stuff. And I don't know whether I could be bothered to explore tonight, but I probably will. But what I've thought is, I've put in the one, because I've got two locations very close to each other, and I've put the one in that I've been told could be sealed up. And my thoughts are, if it is sealed up, then we'll do the other one in the morning. If it's not sealed up, then we'll do this one now. Right, I'm at a location that I'm not going to use as a Sunday video. Obviously, it'll be part of the behind the scenes. There is stuff to look at, but from what I've heard, the majority of the stuff that would have been good has gone. But what does concern me is Bear. I don't know what he's doing, but something's sending him insane. He is running around the house like an absolute weirdo. Bear, what is it? What's the matter? Go get it. Get it. I don't know what's wrong with him. Show me. Show me. What is it? There's something. I'm just going to watch him for a minute. Right, it's all about you for a minute, Bear. I don't know why he's freaking me out a little bit. Like, he doesn't seem to be doing a great deal there. But there's something up here that he's looking at. When we came in, he wouldn't move away from here. What is it, Bear? What is it? Show me. What is it, Bear? Right, if you know Bear and how calm he is in these places when there's nobody about, you would know that this is massively out of character for him. What are you digging at? What made that noise then? I wonder if there's a rat. There's something. It must be an animal. Get it, Bear. What is it? Come here. Bear. Bear. Come here. Bear. There's something up there that he desperately wants, but I felt like someone were outside then. That's why we were a bit worried and shouting him just in case he shot out the door and went to get someone. That is not like him at all. What is it, Bear? Listen to him. This is not like you, Bear, at all. But then why does he keep coming in here as well? Like he's looking at it from this side as well as that side. That's really weird. Anyway, while we're in this bit, there's a couple of sets of binoculars there. Some glassware, which I don't really understand why it's there. This is the entrance where we've just come in. I'll quickly show you around the house. It's not one that we're going to be exploring for a Sunday video anyway, because there's not really anything or enough in here to show you. Right, there's some cups and stuff like that. There's an old range. God knows someone's leftover dinner in there. Look, he's gone back again. Oh no, he hasn't. I thought he'd gone back. He normally follows me around wherever I go, and then maybe just disappears for a second. Then there's a couple of fridge freezers in here, and a bit of furniture. It's like it's been cleaned out, this place downstairs. Like all the stuff's moved about and things. I know somebody has done this quite a long time ago, and I was told it would probably be sealed up when I came. So I didn't have high hopes of it being any good. And it kind of isn't. But there was one thing that put me on edge when I first got here. One, it seemed too easy to get in. The door was wide open. And somewhere that's been open this long, you'd think that it would have been sealed up by now with the stuff in here. Because there was apparently a load of Nazi stuff in here. Like loads. Like memorabilia and like swords and daggers and stuff. And that's probably all been pinched. Not going to lie. Or it's been moved out by somebody that actually knows something about it. So, that's what I came to look for. It doesn't appear to be here, but there are still photos and there are still things, so that's why I wanted to quickly show you. Felt like someone were there then. But yeah, he's definitely acted out of character. He's panting for a start. He's going around a lot quicker than he would do normally. Look, he's gone back to that same spot again. He went over there a minute ago. Then he looked on top of the table and on the chair, and then back to that same spot. Something is really bugging him. I wonder if there's a noise that's producing that we can't hear. Like a high-pitched noise or something, but I don't know. Why would that make him look in this cup? Look. What is wrong, Bear? You okay? That is not like him. Come on, this way. Alright, come with me. Right, so there are things in here to look at. There was something else that made me feel, look, stuff in the bathroom. There was something else that made me feel uneasy, and I'll show you why in a minute. The entrance. It almost felt like there was a booby trap. It was weird. I don't think it was. I don't really understand why it's there, but I'll show you in a bit. So that is here, I think, and that is the guy that owned it and the woman. They look quite, I would say they look quite old to be getting married, but I think they've got old faces. I don't think he's as old as I think he is. But then if you look on here, we've got loads of photos. That's him. That's definitely the same guy. What else? Greetings from France. That's not here. Dear Bob, just a few lines to tell you I'm okay. In 1944, just had breakfast. We can see we can see things. What? I can't read what that says, but he's to his son. That's so sad, look. Dad to Bob. Then that's a mausoleum somewhere. That's quite a good little photo, look. Now, I'm not saying this guy was a Nazi. What I'm saying was, I think he brought a lot of stuff back from the war, and a lot of people did do that. Like, that's in Germany. That's a photo of Germany by the looks of things. If not, it's Holland. But it definitely looks like Germany. There we go, look. We've got another one there. And that's him at the back, look. Don't know if he was in the RAF. I think that's the RAF uniform. I'm not sure though. That's good. He's even written, look, good year above to say what bon année means. Another one, 44. That's not here, that's good. Dear Bob. It's weird that he's only writing to Bob. I wonder what happened to his wife. I wonder if they split up. This finds you okay. Tell your mother I've received 3 boxes of cigs recently. And a postcard from Bill Castle yesterday. Remember me to Mum, Gran, Gramps and Peg. This is all news for now, so wishing you the best of luck. Love, Dad. Oh, it's so sad, isn't it? So sad. Like I said, I know these are good things. Like, they're really good. Like, they're brilliant. But there's not enough of them to make this a Sunday video. That's the same photo we've already looked at. There's that one. Oh, look, another one of him here. Taken in 1946. So he survived the war, we know that. That's good. What else we got on here? Oh, he got him on a horse. That's cool. You know I love horses. Victory in Europe. Sorry, my hay fever's really bad, so if you keep hearing me going, that's why. Sorry. We saw the powers of darkness put to flight. We saw the morning break. That's really good, isn't it? Oh, the 2nd Tactical Air Force was formed in the United Kingdom on the 1st of June 1943. Wow. That's really good. I've got a ship. The Union Castle Royal Mail motor vessel Winchester Castle. That's cool. I know I'm whizzing through these because it's not a proper explore, so I'm just showing you what I can. To my dear wife, 1944. Oh, so he did write back to her as well. Dear Mary, just a few lines wishing you and Bob a very happy and prosperous new year. We here have had a very good Christmas, plenty of food, turkey, pork, etc. And a few bottles of beer. We've had a real Christmas weather, sunny all day, sharp frost at night. Oh, is it called Ben? It says called Ben at the bottom. I think it's Ben, because it said Dad on the others, so I didn't really see. And this one's from Holland, or the Netherlands. If I get told off, I'll get told off. 3/2/45, so it's almost done, the war. Struggling to read that in pencil, I'm afraid. I'll let you have a look at it there. And there's loads of them in there, look. Absolutely loads. And they're all postcards. Is there any is that a photo? Don't want to take all these out. Oh, look. I don't know what that's a photo of, but it's not soldiers. I don't know where that is or who that is. And all the rest seem to be postcards. I'll put those back in a minute. There was another photo or two over here as well. Oh, yeah. Look. Oh, is this Bob? This is Bob, because that's his mum. Yeah, look, Mary and Bob. Oh, Bob. What a little legend you are. Now, thinking about it, if that was 1945 and Bob was, call him 6 on there. So born in 1939. Was that 1945 on there? It doesn't say. But it was writing to Bob in 1945. So call him 6, so 1939. That would make him, 60, 80... He could still be alive in his mid-80s, Bob. Oh, such a shame. I'm guessing, to be honest, I'm guessing this was probably Bob's house. You don't know that, but that's my thoughts. Bear's disappeared, by the way. I don't know if you've noticed. Let's have a look on here. Oh, look. Got loads of photos. Now, other people that don't watch the behind-the-scenes videos are missing out on an explore because they're like, oh, no, it's not exploring, so I'm not bothered. But I know it's only a mini one, but you're getting to see things that you wouldn't do. Ah, these ones are better, look. Not as bothered when it's things. Oh, look, is that all three? Is that them together? Who are they? Because that's not... Is that him? He looks different on that. I don't know who the woman is on the seat. And then there's Bob. Little Bob. Oh, that's brilliant. I reckon Bob would be in his mid-80s if he's still alive. I hope he is. Poor little Bob. Better go and see where poor little bear is, because I've not seen him for a bit and I can't hear him. Right, where is he? Ben he's back in that same spot. Which way? Oh, is he? Look. Oh, you're not. You're somewhere different. Oh, no, you weren't. You were in the same place. Let me just show you this thing that I run about. So, out here, when I came through the door, it's not at all, not a booby trap, but there was a chain attached to the door that had been tied up onto this. And it's a washing line. That's what it is. I've just worked it out. But just like, I felt uneasy about the place anyway. And then when that, I could see through, I walked along here and I could see that. I thought, if I open that door, is it going to pull something and something's going to fall on me? But it's a washing line. That's what it's been used for. I'm stupid. Can't believe I've only just thought about that. What's this, a coal hole? Yeah, it looks like a coal hole to me. And for all you non-English people, that's the hole where you put the coal. A lot of people would call it a coil oil, and then that would really confuse you because you wouldn't know what a coil oil was. But no, I'm not that common. It's a coal hole. A coal hole. Right. So then in here we've got probably the bedroom that they moved downstairs at some point. Some books, fizz and champagne. Just a couple of wardrobes. This is why it's not a Sunday explore, because there's just not enough stuff to look at. I couldn't fill an hour. Like, it's going to be a minimum an hour for me, really. I couldn't fill an hour. What a noise then. Yeah, just walking around here. Now, definitely, when we came in, you can tell stuff bare. You keep out of there. Get out. Get out of there. There's a reason I'm making him get out of there. Because there's traps there. Now, I know they'll be for catching rabbits and stuff like that, and they probably just left there. But if I move him, that's been set up with a weight there, look. Another there. So I reckon it's to catch rats in there. So that makes me think that there's more of them in there as well. We're not going in there though. But I am going to shut this. Hey, what's this? What's this jacket? Oh, cobwebs are awful. Look at them. Awful. What's this jacket? Ugh. Turn it round. Oh, I thought it was like some sort of military jacket because I saw the buttons. I don't know what. Maybe it is. Is it like a... Sorry, I'm not filming this very well. Andre Corey? I don't know, I think it's just a woman's jacket and those buttons are made to look like military ones. Not sure. Anyway, I need to get out of these bloody cobwebs in my hair. But you can 100% see how people have just rifled through this. Anything to do with like Nazi stuff, people just go mad for it. Like there's a black market for it, like massive. Now actually I had a Nazi dagger with the name Klopp, as in Jurgen Klopp, written along the side of it, and it was in me Auntie Edith's house. Now, my Auntie Edith wasn't really my auntie. I thought of her as a grandma, but she wasn't really my grandma either. It's complicated. So she was my granddad's dad's second wife, but she wasn't much different in age to my granddad. So she got stuff from George that we went to find him. I think he'd been over to Germany after the war had finished and brought some stuff back. And I think there was what was there now? There was stuff like the female version of Nazi soldiers. There was a pin badge for one of them. There was this dagger. I sold the dagger, I think, for about, I'm sure it was about £1,700 or something. It was silly money. It was more than I expected it to be. But it was called Ernst Klopp. I don't know why I remember that. The guy was called Ernst Klopp, and we tried to get in touch with his family before we sold it. And they were like, nobody replied on Ancestry. And we found him, we found all sorts about him. And then we sold it, and within about 3 weeks, they got in touch, which is just typical. And I sent them a photograph, and they said that they'd really like it. And I'm like, well, sorry, I've sold it. I did pass the details on, so you never know. It might have got to them eventually, but what a shame. But yeah, if you wanna look into Ernst Klopp, then feel free, because it's quite interesting, really. That looks like a... Is that a passport? Very careful, because I don't know if there's... Oh no, it's not a passport. It's a bank book. Oh, Jorex Arouser. They've got to be like 1980s or 90s, aren't they? Because look at them. Hugo Boss. God, it's like stepping back into 1996. Max Factor, Hollywood. What's that? Nasal drops. What else we got on here? There's a watch there. Like, you just never know with some of these things what they actually are. Like, if there is Nazi stuff in here, I know people are going to comment on how I say Nazi as well. I know a lot of people say Nazi, but I've always said Nazi. Yeah, you just think that if there is some stuff in here, there are definitely bits that people have overlooked, not realising. And I don't really want to rifle through all this stuff, but it would be cool to find something that they've missed, just to show you. What is this? Plain something board. Dovetail. Oh, it's about making stuff. Official race card. South Oxfordshire Hunt, point-to-point steeplechase. Now, I don't like fox hunting, but I do like point-to-point horse racing. I used to go and watch it when I was younger. What else we got? See, there's all these as well. Full of clothes. The same further down. I can't get in the bottom. I'd like to have a look in the bottom one, because that's probably the one that the important stuff's in, but it's too awkward. I don't want to break my back. And then some other bits in there. All sorts of clothes in there. I bet you any money, somewhere within all this lot is something extremely interesting. But as there's not enough in here to look through, I'm not going to start pulling all that out. It's not worth it, because it's not a Sunday video. So, and then we've got... Somebody's been in here trying to steal the copper piping, and they've left it all down there, ready to go by the looks of things. What else we got in here? Anything interesting? Not really. There's not really anything. Horse and Hound magazines. I've been in Horse and Hound. And that's about it, really, apart from this lovely little teddy bear, which is pretty cool. What's this say? Oh, it's for an axe. Is it an axe handle? And a little walking stick. Right, bear, are we going to get out of here? I know it's not been a proper explore, but it's like 2 o'clock in the morning. It's not brilliant. Like, there is some stuff, but I'd proper have to waffle my arse off. I am good at that anyway, but I'd have to waffle my arse off to make it a Sunday video, and I don't want to, because I don't want to give you crap. Like, I am selective of what I give you, and like which explores we look at together. And I will try and show you stuff like this, because I know you still enjoy it, and there's things like photos to look at and bits of history. But if it's not worth an hour video, I'm not just going to churn it out just for the sake of it. I'll put it in stuff like the behind the scenes, but that's it. Bear has just run past me to get back to this bit again. Still looking. Still not quite sure what's going on. And neither am I. I've got no clue what's going on in his head. but there's definitely something. Are we going, mate? What could it be? Surely it's got to be the noise from the electrics. That's all I can think. But he doesn't act like this, and there's electrics on all the time. He's whining at it. He's like looking and he's whining. There? What is it? What have you seen? What do you like up there? Please tell me. Why are you going up this wall now? He's like, what do you call it? That dog that tells you there's something down well. Lassie. Right, come on then, let's go. Anyway, we're back at the front of the house. And I'm getting nettled in all the wrong places. We just need to go straight down there, Bear. Oh God, there's nettles everywhere. I've got the wrong trainers on again. Go. Go. Don't get run over. There's no cars. These are like the smallest roads in the world. There's nothing about. My car's literally here. So look at the sky. It's like the sun's never gone down. How light it is. But it was summer solstice a couple of days ago. So that's probably why. But yeah, pretty beautiful tonight, to be fair. Lovely and warm. And the moon, you can see it just above there. You can't tell now. What are you doing that? You better not be eating horse poo. Stop it. Yeah, the moon, you can just see above there. It's been bright orange as I've been driving round. I took some photos and put them on. I'm sure people thought they were fake, but they weren't. Right, you in the car. Get in your bed. Get in your bed. Come on. Get up, you lazy bum. You've had an easy job jumping up that wall. Come on, up. Up. Oh, you're so lazy. Go on then. Lie down. Right. Let's go find somewhere to sleep. Right, I don't really know where it's best to stay around here, because I've got another location nearby, but I don't want to park too close to it, because then I'll look dodgy in the morning. So I might head towards Bicester. Yes, it's Bicester, not Bicester or whatever everybody else calls it. It's Bicester. It looks like it should be Bicester or Bicester or something, but it's Bicester. Right. Let's get out of here. I look rough. I'm not going to lie, I look really rough. It's because I need my hair cutting and a shave. But, yeah, let's go. Right, I've finally been paid, so we've been and got supplies. And don't worry, it's not all muffins. I've got some sandwiches. Got some sandwiches down there and a couple of bits for Bear as well. But I'm starving. I've not eaten since 10 o'clock this morning, and it is now 3 o'clock in the morning. Not really ideal to be eating from a petrol station, but nothing I could do about it, I'm afraid. And I got the most unappealing sandwiches ever. Tuna mayo with sweet corn and egg. It's going to stink in here. Right, we're at another location. About 20 minutes away from where we went last. And this is another one. It's just not worth a Sunday video for me, but I will show you around while I'm here. Now, weirdly, we started off upstairs because I thought, when I saw the kitchen in this place, I thought I just need to check it out first. There's no point trying to make a video when there's not really much to see. Now, there is lots of stuff in here, like loads of stuff, to be fair. What's that? Michael Payne, Windmill Secondary School. I don't know what they are. But as far as I can see, there's no photos, nothing. What is this, look? That's quite strange, isn't it? They've written down the weather. White frost, sunny, very breezy. Temperatures all the way down. That's really weird. What would that benefit? Why would you do that? I don't know. But There's stuff that's been shredded, so there's definitely been rats. Digestive packets and stuff like that. I quite like that bit of furniture with the green tiles. Now, like I said, there's loads of stuff in here. Loads and loads. Oh God, it's so dusty. And I'll tell you something, walking up here, I must have walked through 1,000 cobwebs. I don't know if it's my hay fever or if it's just really dusty in here, but my nose and my eyes are going mental. Really bad. If you look under there, there's a big Victorian jug and water bowl and a couple of gazundas at the back. What we got in here? Just the bathroom, nothing exciting. I'm not going in because there's just, like I said, there's cobwebs everywhere. They're just going in my face and everything. So, I don't know what that room was. Maybe just a little back bedroom. But it's awkward to get to. I'm going to go right along this little tiny thin thing above the steps. Like, knowing me, I'd trip and go straight down there. Right, let's keep going. Now, I've not walked in this room. I've stuck my head in it. Because once again, I didn't want cobwebs sitting on me. But I feel like I'm going to get in my face. Look, they're everywhere. Oh, God. Another reason for me not coming in here. That is horrendous, man. I feel like I've been sent here just for that purpose. You horrible boys. You know who you are. Oh, look at that. That's someone getting married. That's someone else getting married. That's Rolf Harris getting married. Mr. Michael. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, no, it's not. I read it as Rolf Harris and it's Michael Ralph Harris. Sorry, Ralph. Michael Ralph. I'm calling you a bit of a dodgy one, aren't I? Oh, God, there's so many buttons and there's so many cobwebs. They're all over my face and I can't get them off. That's horrible. Yeah, nice horse picture up there. It's not that great. Look at these. Isn't this something to do with horse riding? I actually don't know what these are. Do these not go on your legs to stop, like, chafing? I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure on that. Now, I am only going to do a rush round again. Look at him, 100 years out on his bike. 100 years old. In 1990. Oh, he's definitely not alive anymore. Yeah, I was going to do this one tonight. I wasn't, actually. I was going to do it tomorrow morning. But then I thought, you know what? I'll do this early. I'll do this late on, because it's 3:30 in the morning now. And then I'll bomb off in the morning. I can go and pick Freddie up from school and go and watch England match with him. But, like, there's no point in me spending hours and hours looking around this place when it's just not good enough. And this is what I'm saying to you. This is what you don't normally see. The amount of places I go in that are not worth making a Sunday video out of. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, say paranormal people, like, make paranormal videos and things. This would be perfect for them because it is spooky. It's got a weird feeling to it. There's cobwebs all over. It's in the middle of, like, trees and, like, out of the way. So I get it, like, some people would be able to make a really good video out of this. Me, it's all about the history. I'm not a ghost hunter, a paranormal person. Like, obviously, if something's weird happening, I'll talk about it. But I'm not, and I never will be. But sometimes these places are passed on to me, and they're great for paranormal, but they're not great for me. So it is what it is. I'll keep looking. Look at him. He wants to go to bed, I think. Bear, we had a long day, mate. You alright? Little wag of the tail. You've gone weird today. First you're jumping up things, and now you just laid there. Is that it? You done? You done for the day? What a weirdo you are. Look at the little trike. I don't know why that's spooky, but in my head that's spooky. He's absolutely tired out, so we won't be spending long in here. It's not fair on him. Yeah, look at this. The old Eubank Hoover type thing. Now, obviously, it just rolled. I don't really know how it works. I think it, like, flicks stuff up into it and gets up your dirt. before suction hoovers were about. And then on into here. What we got in here? See what I mean? It's not a great deal in here, is there? Apart from massive rat poos and things that are chewed up. Yeah, you can smell the rat poo, can't you? Don't you be eating it. It's going to make you poorly. What we got in here? Another one of them leg things. Some chewed bottles and stuff. See, there's not a great deal. I will be totally open and honest with you. If I don't think it's good enough for an explorer on a Sunday, I'll just not do it. I feel like I've had this conversation already tonight, so I'm going to shut up. I'm also tired though, you can probably tell. I'm starting to flag now, and it's, like I said, I was up at 7. A workman came and woke me up at 7. And then it's like, it'll be knocking on for 4 o'clock now. I think it's between 3:30 and 4. God, I'm walking down like an invalid. Right, so that's the front door. What's in here? I ain't had a proper look downstairs, to be fair. So it might be really good down here, and then I'll regret it. I don't like bare electricity wires sticking out the ceiling. It always scares me a little bit. Oh look, it's a shaving thing like everybody's been telling me about over the last few weeks. And I kind of knew that's what it was, but I couldn't remember. So, right, on into what looks like the living room. Ooh, little hat. There's something, I feel uneasy in this place. I don't know why. It feels spooky. It feels weird. My brain's telling me it's not right. Oh, there's a cellar. Didn't expect that. Look at this. This is similar to something I've seen recently with 2 pictures round a mirror. I've never seen one before, and now I've seen 2 in a weekend. Well, it's Monday today, so it's not really a weekend. But it's good that. I really like that. A little tiny telly. This is what I've said before. People sitting round watching a telly that small. It's mad. I don't know how they used to deal with that. Like, even I had a telly probably double the size of that growing up. So how these people manage with it, I just don't know. Right, there was like a ding noise then. I know that's a weird thing to say, but it was like, you know, like wind chimes or cutlery banging together. It came from in there then. That's kind of freaked me out a little bit. I told you, it feels weird in here anyway. Something just doesn't seem right. Don't know what that is. Little smelling salts maybe. A little barrel thing and some glasses. Right, let's have a look in here. I haven't been up here. I don't know what's in here. I swear I keep hearing little noises. Look at that. That's a piece of furniture, isn't it? Bloody hell. You've got a shelf and then a shelf and another shelf and another shelf with a mirror at that side, a mirror at that side, and one in the middle. Then a big shelf and a drawer, and another shelf and another shelf and another shelf and another shelf and another and another and another and another and another. That's a little bit excessive. Like, what are you putting on all those shelves? Your glasses? I don't know. But that's quite interesting. Are they, is that Coronation Street? Minnie Coldwell, Jack Walker and Albert Tatlock. I'm sure that's Coronation Street. Oh, Bear. Don't jump down there, mate. Jesus, why is there just a hole down to the cellar? It's a bit mad, isn't it? Get away from there. We're going down the cellar in a minute. And then, God, there's cars going past. I'm surprised about that at this time. Yeah, these people, I don't think you see them these days, but little old women and little old men used to push these round with their shopping in them, and they'd be home. It makes me laugh. Like, you'd be getting up, going to work or whatever, or college or school, and you'd see these little old men and women coming back from town at like 8:30 in the morning. like they'd been to the markets and bought 2 herring and maybe, I don't know, some cockles and mussels, and they were on the way home. Like, what? I don't understand it. Why are they always up so early? And what were they pushing around in these? What did they have in there? Like, you're not telling me that's not spooky, because that's got a weird look to it anyway, especially with the veil of cobwebs. But it just seems a bit odd. It just feels a bit odd in here. And I didn't come in here with the thought of it being, oh God, I don't know if I want to go down here, of being like a haunted place. I had no thoughts on things like that. But sometimes, oh God, this is awkward, because I'm watching the look at this, watch. See if I can get it to light up. Right, it's just everywhere. But then there's also dust on like all sorts on the floor. I don't think I'm even going down there. There's nothing down there anyway, just stuff chucked. This one's suddenly sprung to life. Some smell somewhere that he likes. Looking for something, probably rats. You were asleep a minute ago. But yeah, I told you this place wasn't worth it. It's all right. It's okay. Some of the, this sounds really bad, but some of the smaller explorers would love this place and would think it was amazing. For me, that's not enough. There's only a certain amount of times I can go, that's a nice old coat, or look at that settee. You demand more from me. So I don't give you places like this, and that's the reason why. Just noticed there's a gun cabinet in the corner as well. But yeah, no, don't think I'm being horrible to smaller explorers, because we used to do it. We used to just go in anywhere. Let's look back at some of our older videos, like right from the beginning. They were awful. They were terrible. Some of the places we went to were goddamn terrible. Like, we went to buildings that were falling to pieces and had nothing in them. I don't get why we would do that. But it's because that's what you do when you start out. You're not going to travel hundreds and hundreds of miles to find the best places. You just go in with what you can find. But it can't be like that anymore for me, unfortunately. So, right, time to go. See, the thing is, it's not, oh God, the sun's proper coming up now. What it is, people come for different reasons, and people will be like, there'll be some purists out there that'll be like, you should just go in any building that's abandoned. If that's what you love, you should do that. Now, some people come for the building itself. Some people come for, like, maybe the haunted people come for the vibe and the backstory. Some people come for the bits of history and things to look at. I come for all of those mixed together. And it's extremely hard to find somewhere with at least a little bit of 2 of them or 3 of them mixed together. So that's why it becomes harder and harder. It's not, it's sort of self-imposed, really. So I pick and choose, because I've never wanted to just be someone that does it and doesn't really enjoy doing what they're doing. Because I can't see that some of these people that go in abandoned buildings that are just empty, and they might have got a chair in them, and they'll just walk around and show you all the rooms and not really say a great deal. Surely they're not enjoying what they do. And if they are, brilliant. That hats off to them. But for me, it doesn't press my buttons. So therefore, I have to find something with at least 2 of those elements in it. Oh no, Beck. Right, let me get on your lead. Hello? Hello? Shut up, Beth. see for anybody there. Oh, but it's not like him to bark if they're in. What are you growling at there? There's no one there. I honestly don't think there's anyone there, Bear. That is weird. And he usually knows his stuff with things like this. Well, that was really odd. Bear does not bark unless there's somebody there. So who was here? Look at the sun coming up. That's beautiful. What was wrong with him, I don't know. That's twice tonight he's been a bit weird. So, God knows, unless somebody just walked past. I don't know. But anyway, looks like I'm not going to get much sleep tonight, doesn't it? Now, occasionally I get people saying, oh, it's not as late as you're saying it is, just making it sound like you're up later and working harder and stuff like that. But, there you go, 4:13 with our Freddy on the front. Yeah, 4:14 in the morning, and the sun's on its way up. And I better go and try and find somewhere dark in the trees to go and sleep. I don't mean out of the car, I just mean, why not, there's water running down my ear. What's that all about? It's not, I thought it might be blood. It's just the water just ran straight down there like a big thing of water. Must have been off a tree or something. Right, sleep. I need sleep because I've got to drive home tomorrow. I've just looked at how long it takes to get home. It's only 2.5 hours. I'm going to go now. I'm going to go home now and I'll be home before 7 o'clock. I ain't going to pick our Freddy up till 5, 4, no, am I getting him from school? Even if it's 3, getting him from school, like, I've got a decent amount of time to sleep, so, and I've already edited tomorrow's video, no, Wednesday's video, so yes, we are off and we are going home, and if I start to feel, don't worry, if I start to feel tired for any reason, I will go and find somewhere to sleep, so don't panic. So I'm going to end the video here, I think, because you don't want to see me driving home. I hope you've enjoyed the behind the scenes. It has been a bit of a weird one because I've ended up doing 2 Sunday videos and then 2, have I done 2 other explores? 3 other explores. 2 or 3, I can't remember, that I'm not going to use for a Sunday video. You're going to see them in this. So, weird really, but sometimes how it works. Right, love you all. I'll see you later.